Hi, my name is Sid Wilder, and I can roll my tongue.
Ooh.
There you
That's
go.
impressive. For those of you who are listening, it's very impressive, and I'm sorry you can't see it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, my name's Corey Brooks. Something I guess unique about me is, I know sign language. I learned in high school.
Hello, everyone. I am Kendall Long, and this is the Down to Date podcast, a podcast where I bring in two complete strangers to see if they are a match made in podcast heaven. We play as a fly on the wall, and I like to check out the date from, I guess a fly's perspective. I don't know.
I love flies.
Yeah, me too.
I'm into it.
Butterflies, everything that flies.
Yeah.
I have Sid in the studio with me. I also have Corey, and these are contestants for today. So let's get started.
Let's
Love
do
it.
it.
Yeah. So the
right.
first
Yeah.
section is story time. So you guys will each have a minute to say your entire life story in as much detail as possible. Yeah. So I mean, it could be a little bit challenging, but I feel like you guys have it down.
Can we maybe make it a little bit more specific? Like, what part of our life?
It's kind of I like to think of it as like the backbone of the vertebra of your life. So without going into too many
wow.
details, it's kind of like the things that support you being the person that you are today.
Okay, let's see
Yeah,
where this
let's
goes.
just-
You start.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute
All right,
on the
that's
clock.
okay.
Are
Yeah,
you
let's
ready?
start positive first.
Hit that start button. Let's do it.
Your mark, get set, go.
All right, I'm Corey. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm very close to my family. They're high school. My parents are high school sweethearts.
Oh, wow.
Still madly in love. Got a little sister, Kelly. She's married, has one kid, one on the way. I played every sport growing up. Played baseball in college at Texas A&M. Whoop.
Okay.
Got out of college. Went on a little reality TV show.
As one does.
Met this phenomenal lady right here, and here I am. I'm down to date, I guess. I've had two real girlfriends my whole life, both 5 years each, kind of back to back, and been single the last 3 years. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Do you live in Los Angeles?
Yeah, Santa Monica.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad.
To Burbank, that was his commitment today. That was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I got here on time.
Okay, well, you know what? That's
begins.
an issue. Time is really difficult for me, Texas, okay?
Yeah, did you come from that Target down the street or what? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's where
that's a minute on the clock.
That's where the crazy girls
I
go. I
like
heard.
it already. All right, Sid, it is your turn. You have a minute on the clock.
All right. Hi.
Right?
Hey, Sid.
Set, go.
Go.
Hi, I'm Sid. I'm from Marietta, Georgia. I moved out to Los Angeles when I was 16 with my mom and two older sisters. And it's been a very interesting journey. We're all in the entertainment industry. I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts for college. So I rolled around on the ground, did breathing exercises, been to pretty much every single acting class you can imagine. Before that, though, I lived in Tennessee for a little bit, and I got a country music contract, decided not to do that to come out here. I was 14. And I've had a really interesting journey. I did stand-up comedy for a while. I did a lot of sketches. That's what I'm known for, my characters. I had to do sign language. I really like it. And yeah, I've been married and divorced. I filed in 15. That didn't work out. You can ask me. I'll tell you everything about that after. I need more than a minute, though, to do
love
that.
You got
yeah,
10
we're gonna
seconds.
need an entire Friday night for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of podcasts about it. So,
Amazing.
Yeah, that's my story. My divorce is
Awesome.
final in January.
Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
congratulations.
And with
Thank
that,
you
that is a minute.
so
Man,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
both were like calm, cool, and collected during that story time.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where to go with it.
Yeah, I
was
feel like you got a lot in.
How crazy do I want to get here?
Yeah,
I
well, you guys
know,
both
yeah.
lived in Tennessee.
Did
No.
you live in
Or
Tennessee?
Texas, I'm sorry.
Texas and Georgia, Marietta.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I know this is probably awful. I always mix up Tennessee and Texas.
Oh, really?
Is that like
They're
a?
completely different.
I know they're different. They both start
Yeah.
with a T.
And they're southern. They're southern.
They're southern.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Well, anyway, you guys both lived in places that sounded similar,
Yeah.
which is probably completely different.
So wait, you guys were on The Bachelor, both of you?
I was on The Bachelor. Corey was on Big Brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big Brother.
Big Brother,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So both
Yeah.
I guess we all have in common. We showcase our lives
Mm-hmm.
in front
Okay.
of
A little
people.
bit,
So
yeah.
cool.
we're used to being on the.
I just saw Big Brother for the first time this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you watch it this year?
Because my so Joey Lawrence's mom lives in my building, so he was on it, and then
Oh,
Natalie
this-
was on my podcast, and Natalie
Natalie
was,
Negrati?
Natalie Eva Marie, the wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, she was on. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
isn't
you.
that the
Gotcha.
Big Brother? It's Big
She was
Brother,
on,
right?
I think, a while ago, right?
It was like earlier this year.
Is that Celebrity Big Brother?
Yes.
Celebrity Big
It's the
Brother.
same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
It's the same kind of concept.
Big Brother's when
Right.
like they put you inside of a room
Yeah.
and then you have
And
people watching you.
They have people watching you 24/7.
That's so creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like reality TV for you. People
It's
watch you
weird.
24/7.
But it's like escape room, but like even
But you
creepier.
can't
But
escape.
you can't
Yeah.
escape. You're stuck there or else
and
you
you
lose.
try to stay in the escape room, which is weird.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Can you have your phones? Can you talk
no,
to anybody?
nothing. Yeah.
Do they encourage you to hook up with people when you're there?
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean,
Have you hooked up with someone on national
I hooked
television?
up with somebody on. Yeah.
Oh, they have like that
parents
secret
say?
camera that's like
I
looking
know.
down.
Yeah.
parents
And you don't
freak
think that
out?
it's watching? Oh, they're watching.
Okay, we're already getting into the
Sorry.
crazy
Oh, I like
craziness.
it.
No, this
Oh,
is
that's
great.
not that
Yeah.
crazy.
Now that you guys are, I mean, I feel like this is like nothing for you. This is the jar of questions that you never want to bring up on a first date.
Oh, perfect.
But I almost feel like you
I like
guys
to
are
bring them
completely
all
down.
up.
You're
I do
completely
too.
down
Yeah.
for
Get it
that.
out of the way.
Yeah.
I know.
All
I'm
right, we're
down.
gonna have Corey go first.
All
Okay.
right. Oh yes. Be something
Go
really
for it, Corey.
real freaking naughty.
I hope so.
That's a long one.
All right. Wow. This is a good one. Okay. What are your thoughts on same-sex marriage?
I think it's amazing.
Dope. Same.
Yeah.
I love.
Good, because
Yeah.
if you didn't, then this would be over.
That'd be the quickest podcast we'd ever have.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. Right? Mini
Thank you,
podcasts
next.
are in right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Sid, your turn.
Let's do it. What is your social security number? Sorry, no, it's what drugs have you tried?
Ooh. I'll go for it.
Do you want me to
Oh,
answer
me.
for you?
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was like,
This is like, I'm like, man, which one? I've done. I did ecstasy.
good.
Hell yeah, Coachella.
Okay.
I feel like
Coachella, that's way
all
better
of those.
Yeah.
than just at home.
Yeah.
All those festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does weed count as a drug? I don't know.
mean,
I'm
some
not. I
people
don't
think
smoke.
that
I guess maybe
but-
technically not anymore.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
You look like too
but-
much of a workout guy to do cocaine.
Yeah, no cocaine.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I have. I've done cocaine. Yeah, I think I've done it once. It was a while ago.
It's really such a waste of time.
I was in Ibiza one time. I think it was ecstasy. I don't know. It was called SoundCloud.
Okay.
I don't know what it was ecstasy on something else. It was dope.
I love
But-
how ecstasy now has the name SoundCloud. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. I took it from a guy that was not trustable, you know?
That's
Trustworthy.
even better.
Yeah.
Taking a risk.
I was like,
you know?
hell yeah, give me that shit. It was just one of those moments. You're like, you know, I took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
That's
Like
like
the
part of the
song.
song.
I woke up on a
that song
beach
is
at
also
like
on
7
SoundCloud
a.m.
if you guys
just-
are interested.
I had no idea.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How about you, Sid?
Oh yeah, I've done like a lot. I mean, I grew up in LA, basically.
Yeah.
Like I
Do you
did ecstasy when
continue
I
to
was
do
16.
drugs? I mean,
No,
no, yeah, I don't.
Just the ones that are prescribed to me, like my thyroid medication.
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
the things that I need.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I don't do any.
Xanax.
No, yeah, I don't do Xanax actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anymore.
Yeah.
There's always a reason to quit, but no, I don't. I never got into cocaine. I loved ecstasy when I was 16, 17. It was
Mm-hmm. Wow.
like my jam. I
Yeah.
loved it. Growing up in LA, the Playboy Mansion. That's kind of like what you did.
Oh, I've heard about drugs at the Playboy Mansion.
So yeah, and then I opened a Bible and I couldn't read it, and it was really frustrating me. My mom walked in the room; she didn't know I was on like ecstasy, and I've never touched ecstasy since that day, and I was like
Wow.
17. So yeah, powerful.
Wow.
Powerful.
So religion.
You had a moment.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
All right.
actually
yeah.
pretty. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Next question.
Why does he get two?
Oh wait,
I'm just kidding.
liar.
Uh-oh. Do you have any health issues?
Yeah, I have hypothyroidism, ADHD, like every person in the 90s.
Yeah.
And PTSD, which every person going through a divorce probably has a
Yeah.
little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm a big advocate for mental health.
Love
and I talk
that.
about it a lot. So,
Good.
yeah.
Wasn't it just
Mental health
Mental
is
Health
important.
Awareness Day?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah. And I'm really big on suicide prevention because I lost my stepfather to suicide. So,
Man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
thank you. Thank you. But it's okay. Spirit lives on.
That's true.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, my turn. Okay. Have you ever been fired? I think that's what, yeah. Have you ever been fired?
No. Never
Have you ever been hired?
Yeah, I've been hired.
For
I've done a
what?
lot of different things.
What's the worst job you've had?
Oh my gosh! And I was in high school, and I don't even know. I don't know why I was wanting a job. I was just wanting to work. Like it was summer. My buddy's dad owned a company, a carpet cleaning business, and he was like, "Hey, you gonna come work today? Like, I'll give you this much money." And I was like, "Dude, that's a lot of money. Yeah, for sure." So I went. It wasn't even super like carpet cleaning. He had me scrubbing grout, like
Wow.
cleaning like upholstery at like retirement homes that were not clean.
Did you get hit on by
It was
any
gross.
old people?
Yeah, I got hit on every day. Yeah,
They're so horny, those old people.
Oh, they're super. Yeah, it was funny. I mean, I was flattered, but whatever.
Yeah. So you didn't ever go like, oh man, she actually looks good for her age.
No, I'm not into the gilfs. No.
Okay.
No.
Have you ever been approached to do male porn or stripping?
No, I haven't.
Really, I feel like a lot of people in LA have had that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not against it. I mean,
you should do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
Because I'd like to make my money in like things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah, you're not. Are you a good dancer?
When I'm drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's something. That's moving.
Yeah.
I know you can do sign language, so that's like dancing with your hands.
Right? I love this. All the rapid fire. All right. On that note, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to come back and do game time. All right, I am talking to all of you people whose inner temperature is completely out of whack. I'm talking about if you're always freezing cold or boiling hot. I'm the kind of person that's a little bit of both. At nighttime, I get super, super hot. And during the day, I am just always super freezing. So that's why I absolutely love this new device I got called the Ember Wave. It was created by 3 MIT scientists. And basically what it does is it acts like your own personal heating and cooling device. Ember Wave provides comfort in unpredictable climates, relief from stress and support for sleep, and it hangs out around your wrist. I tried the Ember Wave and it was so cool. I could not resist the pun, but seriously, it completely fascinated me. I was actually standing in the airport on the way to Japan, and it was really crowded and stuffy and hot, and Ember Wave completely helped me out. All I had to do was activate Ember Wave, and it hooked me up with just a little burst of coolness, and I felt so much better. Oh my gosh. Then when I went to Japan, it was a little bit chilly, so I had a little burst of heat. And I was like, is this the future? It's completely the future. I will never be uncomfortable again. This is absolutely amazing. Although the Ember Wave is not a medical device, for those with medical conditions related to temperature, Ember Wave can help remedy bursts of temperature extremes or other uncomfortable sensations. So down-to-date listeners will get $30 off if they go to emberwave.com/long. That's EMBRWAVE.com/long. This is absolutely amazing. I'm currently doing a lot of traveling for the holidays. This is the first Thanksgiving I'm actually going to be going to Joe's family's place, and I'm so excited. But Chicago weather is completely different than LA weather, so, I need to get my Chicago winter shoes on. And that is why I absolutely love Shoe Dazzle. Shoe Dazzle has been around since 2009, and I'm so glad I discovered it. It's on-trend fashion at irresistible prices. Before discovering Shoe Dazzle, I would spend so much money on winter shoes that I would probably only use once a year. So it's super easy to navigate Shoe Dazzle. First, you take a quick style quiz for a personalized outfit recommendation. So they will give you the styles that are distinctly styles that you're into, so you're not wasting your time just browsing so many millions or thousands of styles. So I've been looking through Shoe Dazzle, and because I am going to Chicago, going to the winter months, I'm all about that booty over the knee shoe or really tall booty. The Khadija wraparound buckle boot is perfect for that. I got it in the brown color and I absolutely love it with jeans. It's just super easy and will keep my legs nice and toasty. I also got the Adriana cold weather booty, and guys, it just says it in the name. It's a cold weather booty, so it's perfect for the cold weather. I am so excited to rock these guys for the holidays that are coming up in Chicago, and I know my feet will be toasty doing so. If you're ready to upgrade your seasonal wardrobe with affordable, trending shoes and staple pieces, then you must check out Shoe Dazzle. Get your first Shoe Dazzle style for as low as $10 as a VIP. That's 75% off your first item with my special link. Just go to shoedazzle.com/long to take advantage of this deal now. That's shoedazzle.com/long to get your first style for as low as $10 as a VIP. You can also get free shipping in orders under $39, and there's absolutely no commitment when you purchase your first order. Also, make sure you enter in your email address when you take the style quiz, as you'll receive exclusive discounts and the inside scoop about new collections that haven't been released yet. That's shoedazzle.com/LONG. Terms and conditions do apply. All right, so this is for you guys that are having trouble sleeping. I am someone who absolutely loves my sleep, but if I don't have a good night's sleep, it's really difficult for me to have a good day the next day. So this is why I am encouraging everyone to try Calm. Calm is the #1 app for sleeping. Sleep deficiency does serious damage, not just to your brain, but to your body as well. The sleepless are more prone to accidents, weight gain, and depression. These are all the things that I do not want to have. Calm has a whole library with programs that are designed specifically to help you get some quality Z's, which is good for both your brain and your body. There are soundscapes and over 100 sleep stories, narrated by soothing voices like Jerome Flynn from Game of Thrones and Stephen Fry. And guys, I have to say, one of my favorite ones is from my friend Nick Vial. He's actually calmly telling the story of Sleeping Beauty, which is very fitting. All you beautiful people have a wonderful sleep with Nick Vial's voice. And it was super fun to be lulled to sleep by a friend, which may sound a little bit creepy, but is actually quite comforting. If you want to seize the day, sleep the night with the help of Calm. Right now, Down to Date listeners get 25% off Calm premium subscription at calm.com/long. That's CALM.com/long. 40 million people have downloaded Calm. Find out why at calm.com/long. Welcome back, guys. We are in game time right now. And for game time, I want to do something a little bit different this time. I want to do the What's in Your Bag game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, or wallet. Bag or wallet.
Okay.
I mean, device in which you hold things.
I don't even have a wallet on me right now.
You don't have a wallet on you?
I mean,
It's fine.
I have a wallet. I just don't have it. I put everything in my phone.
Just go
it's
through
just
the
the
phone
case.
instead.
Ooh, we can go to like the last text message that you sent. Last text message that you
That's
sent.
way better.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see what he's willing to do.
I just got anxiety. What if I say that?
It's stripping for your soul.
I'm just kidding.
No.
What's the last text? I'm curious. What's the last text message?
The last
If you don't
text?
have a wallet,
I don't know.
we need to like somehow get into like the personal
Yeah.
life.
Here, you can go. I have a. You can judge me all you want.
Oh, you have a big bag. This is gonna be great.
yeah. Here you go.
I'm excited.
I'm so messy though.
No,
So.
I think everyone's purse goes through a period of like messiness.
No, mine lives that way. This is.
Yeah, it's nothing cool. I said, yeah, that should work. That's my last text.
What should
about
work?
About a meeting on Monday.
Oh, so meeting.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What is the
Meeting
meeting
driven.
for?
A
Chippendales?
documentary.
Okay.
Oh, a documentary.
Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting. I like that.
What kind of documentary?
I don't even know. She's like a producer or director. She came up to me at the gym recently and was like, "Hey, you do acting?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "All right, we're doing something. We're
I
documentary."
bet. Oh.
Oh, that makes me feel sad about documentaries. Or is it a documentary about acting? Or they want you
It's
to
about.
act
I think
in
it's
the
about.
documentary?
It has to do with like rock and roll and a bunch of those people. I don't know. Yeah.
I love it.
That sounds
I've made
intriguing.
a documentary.
And they needed like a host or something like that to do something with it too.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I don't really
Oh yeah,
know.
there's so many different facets that you can.
Yeah.
You'd be a great
Utilize.
host. I can tell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, so I'm curious.
Yeah,
what's in your
go through
bag?
it.
Yeah,
Go
let's
through
see.
it.
Well,
It's
you
amazing.
to go through it. I don't want to touch anything
why
that you
not?
don't want me to
That's the fun
touch.
part.
Yes,
You
I
can
want to
go
know
through-
what
go
you.
through people's shit. I don't
All right,
care.
let's
Go
see.
for
Let's see
it.
here. What do we
I'm
have?
messy.
Oh my goodness, there's so many things in here.
I know.
What's that MTV show called where you go through their?
Oh yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah, I know. It's about.
Going through the bag.
It's good. It's
fragrant mist. What is this?
It's
What does
good.
it smell like? Put it in the air.
It smells like
I like good smelling.
like a,
stuff.
Ooh,
a stripper with a night shift.
ooh, it smells good. It's like vanilla.
It is. Yeah, like
Okay, vanilla spray, Aquaphor, which
Smells like my next girlfriend.
Oh God.
a smooth talker. I like it.
Oh my
That's
God.
really
my
cute.
next ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Aquaphor. I feel like everyone uses
standards.
Aquaphor. Oh, but I mean,
Yeah.
headphones, old school headphones. This is
Oh
good.
my
This is good.
gosh.
But it has
Don't
the new
judge me.
adapter.
Gonna have
It
to
has
fix.
the
My
new.
girlfriends don't wear headphones with
I have the other ones. I just haven't set it
cords.
up yet.
Oh,
Guys,
okay.
are we judging each other on air? What is those AirPods?
Absolutely. I'm super
AirPods?
judgmental.
I don't have AirPods.
Okay. All right, be
I'm kidding.
judgmental.
I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
I want you
I
to
still
stand
have
by
them too.
it. Do you? Oh, do you?
They're nice to have every now and then.
How old are you?
No. Old enough?
How old
Mega.
are you, child?
What
What year were
the-
you born?
Age.
Guess.
Oh God, then that means you're super young. What are you, like 23?
No. I'm 28.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else you want to share? Because there's like so much
see.
stuff in here.
Let me see. Hang on.
Go for it.
Let me see this. Oh, I have this because I compete.
What is? Okay, we have an empty prescription bottle, and then I heard the words "I
No.
compete."
That looks like the thing you pee in.
Oh, pee.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, so I had to go to my rheumatologist yesterday because hypothyroidism shit, whatever. I have to get my blood checked and stuff. And so I was doing a podcast at Dash Radio, and there was no bathroom, and it was running late. I know you guys don't like that. And I had to pee so fucking bad. So like for an hour and a half, I couldn't pee. And I was like, if you guys just have a cup, I can pee in it. Like I'm really good at peeing in a cup.
So it sounds like a stimulator of going to the restroom.
This is the cup. Yeah, I'm really good at peeing in a cup. It's my party trick.
You're like, guys, any cup.
I have my cup. So if I ever have to pee and I'm in that situation again, I can pee.
I feel like we learned a lot about you going through your bag.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's go through his phone.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't share as much.
Oh my gosh! What do you, so you're gonna go through my phone?
How about go into your notes section?
No,
and what was the last?
And
photos.
History.
Oh no!
Porn history. What kind of porn does he watch? Let's figure this one out.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. Last photos that were taken.
Shit.
Oh, you took screenshots of. Screenshots of your story interactions, which I feel like is natural.
Yeah.
For us, you're into social media influence. I feel like that's
really
normal.
brave of you. I just want to like give you a shout out for a minute here.
Oh, we have a vision board.
Yeah, a vision board. I've got
vision
a
board
shoot
here.
coming up. So
Okay,
I
feel like it's like a very like
I don't know what's in there. I'm just gonna
rugged photo. I'm trying to think. There's a man in a bathtub here.
Yeah,
there's a man in a bathtub.
Yeah.
Is there going to be some bathtub scenes?
That's sexy.
But,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, sometimes you got to do it for the gram.
Oh, yes. So the next part is going to actually be more of an in-depth question. So in front of questions, I should say.
Okay.
So in front of you, there is a stack of flashcards.
Have you ever had an abortion?
This is actually, I'm intrigued.
Is that a question?
No, it is not. But now you're giving me ideas for future questions. But for this section, I'm actually not going to be here, which I feel like is very fine because you guys can completely handle a conversation on your own without me.
For sure.
So good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kendall.
As I kick this.
Girl, no one saw it. You're good.
Yeah, it's a
You're
podcast.
good. Yeah, absolutely.
You're still gonna be watching though, right?
Yes.
I don't know if I
He's
can.
on the other side of the mirror.
Yeah.
You know.
He's worried.
It's
okay.
All right.
Yeah, I won't. She won't leave us alone for too long. I'll start. So, when did you lose your virginity and your anus at your dad?
In my what?
Yeah.
When I lose my virginity? I lost my virginity when I was.
That's not a real question.
It's not a real question because I can answer it.
Let's hear it.
When I lose my virginity?
Yeah.
When I was
in your anus.
I hate you right now.
Sorry. When did it happen for you?
I think 16.
Good
16.
job.
Yeah.
You waited. Was it the prom queen?
No, she was just. I mean, I knew her for like years.
Are you still friends on Facebook?
No.
How dare you?
Then
it wasn't real. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
That wasn't a real question. So
right.
at @some_love, but I think it's L and an O. I'm not quite sure, but we love you. Who inspired you the most while growing up?
My dad, for sure.
Why?
My dad, we had a great relationship growing up, but he was very hard on me. I know. He was very hard on me. He expected a lot out of me. Man, he just I don't know. My dad is like the world's greatest. He's Superman, like just in business, just as a human, as a father, as a husband. I mean, yeah, my parents are high school sweethearts. He's been through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and he's just like the most. He's the toughest guy. He runs marathons. He's a freak athlete. Like there's not enough things I can say about him to like, but my dad is he's incredible. So
awesome.
yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, younger sister.
Okay, so it's just you two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about your mom?
Mom is the same thing. My dad was like more the hardcore, like, very tough. We butt heads a lot. Then my mom is just like one of my best friends type deal. Like, right. Before every game, like she would sit me down and make me visualize, and she would talk to me, and just was more of the emotional connection type thing.
Yeah.
She's also but she was a badass too. Like she's athletic, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
They were out here 2 weekends ago, and she was double fisting wine at Elefante. Like
Love
she's
her.
just likes to party. Like she's super fun. So
what's the most inspirational thing your dad's ever done?
Well, so he ran marathons his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
He got injured a couple years ago, couldn't run for like a while.
Right.
And the doctors kept telling him like, take off. And my dad got so frustrated and just like, because it can be mentally draining on you.
Absolutely.
And just, he was miserable. He just one day he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go run until I'm literally crying and bleeding. So he could make it 1 mile, whatever, and that's all he could do. He was literally just 15 out of 10 pain. And then like a couple days later, he was like, I'm gonna go for 2. Ran 2. Anyways, after I don't know 6-8 months of doing it, he was like, you know what? I ran 10 miles a day. I'm gonna go out and run a marathon. So he just went and ran a marathon, and he finished it, which was like. Just he never would have thought he knew he could. It's just one of those things. It was just proud son moment. You know what I mean?
For
just
sure.
like overcoming something that people weren't going to tell him he could do again. So
absolutely,
it was cool.
Yeah. That mental toughness.
Yeah,
mental strength.
he is. He couldn't. There's not a tougher human out there. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Of course, you have
but
to
in
be.
a good way. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So you don't mind crazy that much. Would you like my miniature water since you drank all of
I know
yours?
you have another
You
one.
were talking a lot.
I know. Sorry.
I do.
All right. So your turn.
Yeah. I hope you have a similar question that your dad initially asked.
All right. What do you think people's first impression is of you?
They are either scared shitless of me because they've done some research or listen to my podcast, Girl Insta-rupted.
Why did you say they've done some research?
Because I have a podcast and I'm very honest about my life and my experiences.
Yeah.
And that will either repel people or attract people.
Yeah.
So I kind of have that. Or if you're like in a relationship and I show up, I'm considered a threat, even though I'm not, because I was cheated on. So like I'm very like I'm almost too respectful, and like I make it awkward because I don't ever want to like hug another person or like give any weird vibes because I'm just overly respectful.
Yeah.
But then I walk in no matter what, and people are like, oh,
Right.
And because I'm really open and I dance and I talk about sex and sexuality.
Yeah.
I think it's really important.
Yeah.
People don't really. I get slut shamed a lot for that. So I feel like between that and then my stories, they think I'm a little crazy, but I'm okay with that.
As you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing to be ashamed about being yourself.
Yeah. You're either going to handle me or you're not. So I don't care.
That. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you. All right, your turn. Let's see what questions we've got here. Finish the sentence. Right now I'm feeling. Right?
Comfortable.
All right,
I'm
good.
I don't know. I'm
Do
good.
you feel like you're in therapy?
I'm just happy. I'm happy.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm actually the happiest 28 in the world. So
You're so young for me.
What is that? I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the older guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ex-husband was a lot older than me.
How much older?
Just like 33 and a half years.
Oh my God.
And then I dated an 18-year-old just to make sure I didn't like younger guys, and I didn't.
And you did it?
Mm-mm.
Why did you go for like 18? Why don't you like just cut it, meet in the middle somewhere?
I told
like
story.
damn, chill.
I did. I did. I went back to my ex-boyfriend first, and then he turned out to be married, and then he dated my sister. Didn't know either of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were two big shockers.
Oh my gosh.
And then
this is hilarious.
Then I dated a guy with no money, no car, or license.
No
who
license.
was older.
Yeah.
He was 31, and then not that much older.
I'm guessing that didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Got over that really quick. It's like, okay, yeah. And he was also an alcoholic, so that's never really a good look. And then I decided to date an 18-year-old, and then I decided I didn't like that. And so then I've just dated a bunch of random guys. The last date I went on, I left him at a strip club.
Why did y'all go to this?
He was from Dallas, and I think he came out because he wanted me to go to like funerals with him the next day because he knows I've dealt with a lot of death. And it was kind of weird. And he was also drunk when I arrived. And what really like lost the deal for me was that he had 3 baby mamas instead of 1, and he wanted to give up the rights to his kid. And I'm like, if you bring a child into this world, you take care of it.
Yeah.
You don't just say, oh, I'm like, gonna leave it and give it. No, it's like not a man.
No.
So when he said that to me in my mind, I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this date?
Yeah.
Because he like flew from a different state, and then he started talking about the funeral thing. And I think it's because he was a good salesman. He could see like the wheel spinning.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm a nice person. I'm not gonna leave him alone. Let's go to a strip club. And then I left him. So,
hey, at least you left him in a place where he was probably pretty happy at.
Exactly.
You know, like, it could have been worse. Like, you leave me at an Olive Garden, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah. I mean, just remember, that's thoughtful.
Yeah, that's thoughtful.
very thoughtful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can handle the worst.
I love that.
I can make the best of the worst.
That's a good quality to have.
Thank you.
You know, because it'd be like that sometimes.
When I'm in a job interview, I lead with a story. I just want you to know.
I'm dead. I love it. That's so
All right,
funny.
your turn.
All right. Do you think your parents are proud of you?
Of course, especially after that story.
I know, they have to be. Like, what is there not to be proud about?
No, I know that my dad isn't like, my dad actually lives in South Lake, which is funny.
Oh, no way. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
he loves my perseverance, but hates my personality.
Oh, man.
So yeah, your turn. Finish the sentence. Are we good?
You guys are good.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Guys, that went really well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet. That was
Sweet.
fun.
That
I
was
was just
so much
creepily
fun.
Yeah.
I was just creepily watching on the other side of the glass, and it was thoroughly entertaining.
Thank God.
Okay,
I
good.
think it's going to be a great episode for you, girl.
Yes, and for you guys. Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
like, hey. So after all those in-depth things, I feel like you guys got to know a lot about each other.
Yeah.
We're going to honesty time next. So this
Okay.
is like the time where we separate you two, kind of get to the nitty-gritty of how you're feeling, and then we see if you guys are down to date.
Okay.
All right, so Sid, I'll talk to you first.
Perfect.
Corey,
I
would you
didn't wanna get
mind?
up. That's great.
Paula.
Yeah, bye. Enjoy your mini water.
Honesty time. Girl, I feel like that went really well.
Yeah, he's super hot.
I mean, you said that you were into people that were like older men, but I almost feel like he seems like a mature 28-year-old.
like
Yeah.
that I get his person, like I get his journey, like where he's at, and I don't judge it at all.
Yeah.
I think that's like awesome that he's living his dream and doing what he wants. And yeah, he's super hot, but I'm just like, the reason I like guys that aren't as hot is because I don't have to like go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Is there like another girl like sliding in his DMs, like trying to harass him?
And I
It's
would
just
say,
like,
I would definitely say like having the trust there,
yeah,
especially since you've had past relationships that have, maybe that was an issue. So
severe trust.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand that. At the same time, he seems like a commitment kind of guy. Like his last 2 relationships were 5 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's longer than any relationship I've ever been in.
That's longer than, wait,
Yeah.
let me see how long, like, my marriage and divorce. My marriage and divorce took me 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, you went through, so I mean, he's also from a smaller town. So I feel like you never know. I mean, you never know.
He's super hot, but
Yeah.
he lives in Santa Monica. So
It's a long, where do you live?
I live in Studio City.
Oh, that is a long drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but
like-
he's really hot.
It might be worth that drive. Maybe.
It's like, that's long distance for
What was
Los
your first
Angeles.
impression when he came in?
He's hot.
It's
He's
true.
super hot.
It's not a bad first impression to have.
No, he's very fun to look at.
And I feel like during a lot of the time you guys were talking, he was like blushing like the entire time.
What? Why? Why
Yeah,
would he
I
do
don't know. Like I feel like I was like looking and he was like getting red and like, nervous. I feel like you put him on the spot a lot.
that?
I think
maybe it was you and me, like the whole
combined. Like,
situation.
no,
yeah.
when I was in the room, I was gone. The picture I saw some blushing. But
Okay.
it was just my take on it.
Because he was like, this bitch is crazy.
I think he liked it. I do.
They all do in the beginning.
Do you feel like there's any red flags that you saw with him like throughout it, or anything that you're kind of like, maybe not the kind of person I would date?
He reminds me just aesthetically, and again, I get the journey. So my ex-boyfriend, who was like the love of my life, who passed away.
Oh wow.
Ooh, I'm gonna
so
try
sorry,
to,
girl.
No, it's okay. He actually lived in Burbank, so every time I drive here, it's like, when he died on the train track. So like I did.
Wow.
Every time it's like gets to me. But yeah, so he was a fitness model. He was super fucking hot. Oh my God. Every gay guy, every older woman, they were just like, it was a lot. And like he was like very, very motivated. He had a lot of different businesses and he worked his ass off. And so I know, like, I kind of feel like I get the journey because my ex had his own, he was like one of the first fitness models, Greg Plitt, to have his own website.
Yeah.
All he did was create content and edit and stay up really late nights. And it's a grind. It's a
It
really
is.
big hustle. And, he was a West Point guy, so he was military. He's very, very, very disciplined. And all he did was work. So but he wanted to make his dream happen.
Yeah,
So
and that's what you have to do, and it's admirable for people who put the work in and who can like have that commitment to something.
yeah, but he was not the happiest person.
So you think Corey has like a similar story?
I feel like he could potentially have that if he's, I don't know how motivated he is. Like, I don't know. Like, it sounds
got
like
a
his dad
commercial?
was driven. Yeah,
I mean,
awesome.
hey, that's the thing. Being a working actor is difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing. Like, I'm very supportive of that. Like, I'm an artist. I love artists. I think that's amazing. But at the same time, I know what headspace you have to go in to be an artist.
Exactly.
And we're
lots of ups
crazy.
and downs.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. But like I can handle I'm very good at leaving people alone when I'm like, okay, it's your time to go do your thing big. Go do it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I would never know because I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it in years. So maybe this is going to be like my 18-year-old. I don't know. And I was not interested in saying that in the beginning of this. So
the 18-year-old.
Well, like open to maybe going out, maybe.
That's good though.
That's so not what my theme is for right now, but I am.
It's cuddle weather.
It is though.
I know. That's the one thing about like the cold months is like, why not cuddle?
Yeah, well, it was my birthday September 26th, and so I was like, it'd be so, like, I wanted to get, girl, I'm going to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm really inappropriate. I wanted some birthday dick. It's been like 5 years since I had
birthday suit going strong.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. And so after that, like, I was like, okay, I'm dick disappointed again for my birthday. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just meant to be single right now and focus on my goals. And so that's where I kind of like shifted. And I was like, I wanted someone for the holidays. But I'm like, no, I don't
You know what happens? As soon as you say you don't want to have anybody in your life and you don't want to have a relationship, that's when you get opportunities to be in relationships.
Kendall's podcast, right?
You never know.
Down
you never
to
know.
date.
Hey, you never know. So we'll bring Corey in and we'll see. Oh, actually, I have a question.
Okay.
So at the end of this, we say if you're down or not, or you say if you're down or not. What do you think Corey's going to say?
Probably no. If he was a smart man, he should say no. I'm
I don't
pretty
know
crazy.
about that. Okay. I don't know. I might have a different opinion.
I showed up here looking like the 50%
Gorgeous.
Instagram version of myself because I had no time to get ready to look like Sid Wilder. So,
girl, you're gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I could never. I don't think I'm ever like at Instagram level.
Well, when you are though, like at the event that you went to last night, like you can put in the work and look like it, but it takes a lot. And I've been producing, and my editor's out. Like I've had so many jobs today that like looking pretty is a fucking job, and I'm just like, it's not that I can't do that, but when you're with a hot young guy, it's like fuck. It's so
at the same
much
time
more
you want to
effort.
show all the different,
Remember, I
all the
texted
different
you,
sides.
Like, I haven't shaved my puss, and it's kind of, it's winter
It's
ready.
winter.
Yeah,
it's
so
winter.
I'm like, I'm not even halfway there for all of that extra work. You have to
maybe it could be like a
maintenance.
future. I mean, I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Noise that my mouth just made. Did you hear that? It was like, sorry.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of whenever I was in school and you'd like yawn and you'd make a sound and you're like, everyone heard it.
Yeah, but you didn't hear it. Sorry.
No, it was fine.
But yeah, maybe we'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Well, I'm intrigued. We're gonna bring Corey in.
Can I listen?
Maybe.
Can I listen?
No.
Why not?
It has to be fair.
What? What's fair about it? I'm excited to see. Not that I care. I'm fine with no. I'm okay with it. And mine's more like a maybe anyway. Like I'm like, cool if not, cool if so. But the fact that I'm saying that means that you're a miracle worker because I was like no from the beginning.
See, I don't know if it was me. I feel like you just bring out like conversations in people.
No, I think you do.
Oh, well,
I think it's your show.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I will leave you.
All right, see you in a bit, girl.
Honesty time.
So what was your first reaction when you met Sid?
Man, obviously big personality.
Yes.
I feel like I'm somewhat of a big personality. I can be. She's hilarious. I love people that are funny and I can actually just hang out with and have fun conversations with and that are, not giving me bad vibes. She didn't give me really any bad vibes. But I don't know if that's like if we would be super compatible like romantically, but like she seems like a good time like to hang out with and I obviously I don't know her that well, but she gives you a lot for you're giving us an inch and she's taking it a mile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I love how she just like took the questions, like made her own questions, like went for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, go girl, that's awesome.
No, she incredible person.
Yes.
I mean, she kind of said that she's not. I'm too young for her. Like whatever, I get it. But I don't know. Like she seems cool. Like,
were there any red flags that you noticed like throughout the podcast date?
Red flags. She has been married and divorced. I'm just not for divorce. A little concerning, again, my parents are high school sweethearts and they are, they've been through it all and they're still crazy about each other. So it's just, for me, like, I don't want to get into a situation where there's ever a divorce. I don't have that in me. Like,
You think
I
that
have
maybe
too
there would be
much-
like a
I have too much
potential-
fight, and like
Yeah.
when I know that I want something, like I will set my mind on it, and I'm not giving up type deal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just. I'm just not for it. No shade to people that have been
but
through
you feel
divorce.
like maybe
I
there
get
would be
it.
like a fear of like if there was. So you're
Yeah.
thinking marriage.
Yeah, because like once
Which is-
you let go once, I feel like
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to let go again twice. You know what I mean? And just for me, like again, I've been married, so I haven't been through those struggles in
Yeah.
life. But I would like to think that I will never divorce somebody.
Yeah, like I feel like the fairy tale of but
Yeah.
it exists. I mean, my parents
It
are the same
exists.
way. Like they
Yeah, I'm just
married and they've been
I'm a
together
ride
for
or
32
die.
years.
Like when you say you do until death do us part, like
Yeah.
hey, I'll die, and then we can, you might have to kill. She might kill me though. That's
Yeah?
the thing.
I don't
She's
think she
crazy.
has a
I'm just kidding.
murderous bone in
no,
her body.
No. She seems super sweet.
But-
Yeah.
So at the end of this, we do say if you guys are down to date or not. What do you think Sid's gonna say?
I don't know. I mean, she did say that I'm too young for her, and but I don't know. I get a good vibe from her. I think that she maybe likes hanging out with me, and I would love to hang out with her again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would like to just. I mean, you just never know unless you try, type deal. So, but what I think she'll say, I don't know. I have a feeling that she seems pretty honest, and when she says that I'm too young for her, I think that maybe she might. I don't think she's gonna go back on that. Like once you've said it, like why are you gonna be like, yeah, let's do this when you just said I'm too young?
That
for you,
is
you know
before
what I mean?
she knew how old you were.
That is true. Yeah,
This is true.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe she'll want to hang out.
Yeah,
So,
you never know. You never know. Well, we're gonna bring her back in here. We're gonna see if you guys are down to date.
All
Are you
right.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it on. So in front of you, you guys have a flashcard. One side says not, the other side says down.
Wait, why are mine stuck together?
Oh, they're supposed to be stuck together.
I failed kindergarten.
Oh,
so
no worries. But on the count of 3, you guys will reveal to the camera and also say in your mics if you guys are down to go on a second date or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm down to go on another date. Hang out again.
Oh.
You're like, no. It's okay.
I'm
I would
down.
love to hang out again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Texas.
I'm not making you.
I feel like
you're
Sid, yours
not.
is like in the middle.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
know which
And
way
then-
to do it.
You're like, I don't know.
Yes, I'm down.
Let's-
I'll go.
yeah,
Where
it'd
do you
be
want to
fun.
go? You want to go grab some wine? Are you a wine drinker? You're
I
probably
like
a beer
wine.
drinker.
I like wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big beer drinker.
No? Do you have a shoot tomorrow?
No. Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad.
I know.
Too bad. Then you can't drink.
So not.
Well, I'm down. We'll win because you live in Santa Monica. So it's like
Yeah.
now is like the only opportunity that we probably have.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Now or never.
Kind of.
Well, we'll see. If you guys do,
Oh my god.
I wish I was a fly on the wall for your guys' second date because I feel like it'd be really
we
interesting.
might go Instagram it.
That's true.
We might.
That would be hilarious.
Intrigued.
That would
Yeah.
be so funny.
You're hilarious. I think you're funny.
I
Yeah.
thank you. I think
Yeah.
you're funny too.
Wow. Funny looking or what?
No, you're too good looking. That's your problem.
What?
You're too good looking.
What does that mean?
You're just too hot.
You have trust issues.
Duh.
Who hurt you?
Everybody.
Oh my god.
No, you're just
I'm
so
intrigued.
hot. It's like, it's not really that. It's more I think I'm too lazy. Like, I
Yeah.
have to shave all the time.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
commitment and work
Yeah.
and
It's
effort.
okay. No, we don't have to but we can be friends and hang out.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Friendly
Yeah,
date
or I'll
hang
call
out.
you at like 2 a.m. just in case to make sure you're
Yeah.
tucked in.
I feel like this is like a cliffhanger. I feel like we're leaving it on a cliffhanger. But if you guys do end up hanging out, let me know. I'm curious.
No, you do your best dates at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you've
So
ever
is
heard of
this
that.
like a maybe? We'll see.
I
feel
I'm
like-
inviting him to a date right now. I'm gonna call his bluff.
Oh,
Are you shitting me right now?
No, I
What
don't
time is
like
it?
that. Yeah, exactly.
Bring the cameras.
princess.
We're
That's
following.
what
My
I thought.
bedtime is like 9.
That's
you
what I
know?
thought.
Mom.
So,
Mom.
doing it
And you
for
know,
the
since
gram.
since I live in Santa Monica,
You live in Africa, basically. That's how far of a drive it
it
is.
is far.
depending on what time of day.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
never a good time.
Well, if you guys do end up going on a second date or hang out a second time, I would like to see it.
I think
Let us know.
I'm committed to
I
following you
feel
on
like we are
Instagram.
intrigued. Ooh,
Amazing.
Yeah.
that's a true commitment.
Follow for
Yeah.
follow.
I feel like that's a
There
true
you go. All right.
That's not, I've seen that before. The F for F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have him on my podcast.
Ooh,
What
I like
is your
that.
podcast about?
mental health, sex, sanity, soul, show business.
I love all that.
Yeah, she's going to be on it.
So that's our next date. Hell yeah.
So wait, you got to tell people where to follow you, where to see your podcast, because if they want to see this second part of the date
Good call.
happen.
Like that business.
Where?
Yeah, so you can find me Sid at Girl Insta-rupted. I am all over Instagram, and my regular Instagram is Sid Wilder. And yeah, you can also check out my website, girlinsta-rupted.com.
Nice.
And it's amazing. Go check it out. And
Awesome.
iTunes, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, like, and
Subscribe,
if you want
rate, review.
all of it. And
all
if
the
you want
things.
exclusive content, check out Girl Insta-rupted's Patreon.
Ooh, intriguing.
get wild.
How about you, Corey?
You can find me on Instagram at Corey Brooks or on Sid's podcast.
Yeah, and he also has a Patreon. If you guys are interested in some of his nudes, you can find them there.
Yeah.
What is it, Corey Brooks?
All the nudes. Yeah, Corey Brooks.
On Patreon.
Me or selfies, all those things. Well, thank you guys, and thank you guys both for being on the podcast. It was one of the most awesome episodes, so I really appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for having us.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh God, why did we have to look at each
I
other
will
like
fight you.
that? It was so
So great.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
guys, have a good one.